Welcome to our end of the year December market update. Happy holidays, everybody. We're going to talk a little bit about where we are in the current market, kind of what's gone on year over year, and then Brandon's got some news on the lending side.
Yes, I do.
All right. So basically, right now we have 17,791 active listings in the MLS. That does include everything in the MLS. So if you just break it down to single-family homes in Maricopa County, we have about 8,600 homes on the market as of today. So we're still down on active listings. In fact, we are down year over year 13% from last year in December. We're very low on inventory. Listings under contract, they have fallen a little bit, 8%, but we're seasonal. Yeah. We're in the holiday season. Typically, this is our down time of when homes go under contract. One thing I found interesting, our days of supply, we're still around 81 days of supply on the market. That means if no new homes came on the market, we would be out of inventory in 81 days. And we've been hovering around that number for quite a while, which shows consistency as well. Mm-hmm. That's kind of the big news on that front, where we are with some of the stats. The market's been good. New home builders are still selling a lot of product and offering great incentives. But also I wanted to talk to Brandon because we have some good news about what's happening in the rate.
We do. 2 months in a row.
Yeah.
2 updates in a row. So Santa came early this year, and we are seeing rates coming down. So we talked a little bit last market update, I think that was a few weeks ago,
right,
how we started to see this nice trend downward. We've continued to see that. So the Fed met, and they didn't raise rates, but a lot of what Powell kind of talked about in the Fed announcement is that inflation is cooling. They are starting to see the effects of these rate increases, which kind of spurred a rally in the market, both the stock market, which everyone can see, as well as a mortgage rate market. So we peaked around end of October, just over 8%. We're back down under 7%, which is fantastic news. Who would have thought saying rates in the 6s were awesome? But we're seeing a lot more affordability opportunity. And I think that's going to lead to an awesome spring buying season. Right. On top of that, I don't know if we mentioned this yet, the conforming loan limit has increased to 766 and some change. So conforming loan limits, it's a conventional loan. It's what everyone thinks about when they're talking about lending. Anything above that 766 is considered a jumbo loan. So the vast majority of our buyers are in that conventional conforming loan limit pool. So
where is that today?
So that's today at 726 was 2023. We were lending up to 750, and now they've come out, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and it's at 766 and some change. So that allows a buyer at 5% down to buy over 800,000, which is crazy because there's a lot of homes sitting right now at around that 800,000 mark. And with the increase in the conforming loan limit, that allows a lot more opportunity and buyer pool that can come into that $800,000 mark. So that's great. And conforming and conventional rates are actually better than jumbo rates. I know we've talked in the past how there used to be about a % spread, and jumbo rates used to be close to 1% better. Right. That's shifted. So conventional rates are going to be a lot better than jumbo rates right now. So I think on top of that, in the trend that we're seeing in the rate environment, we should see a pretty active spring buying season if this continues.
Agreed. Yeah, really, there's a lot of inventory, as you said, sitting in that 800, 850 range, which is, those are the homes that, a few years ago they would have been in the 6s with the price increases, the appreciation we've experienced. They're hovering in the 8s now, and we see a lot of that, which has been a very difficult market for buyers, frankly, because you were buying into the jumbo loan limits. Now, with the new rate changes, or loan limit changes, we can now lend into those homes, and people can have a conventional loan, which is great. That's great.
And I think, like you hit it on the head, the seasonality of everything. Not a lot of people buy and move during the holidays, and I think we're starting to see more traffic than we did this time last year, which is good. We're starting to see the rates come down, and we're starting to see a lot more activity on the upfront side of everything. Right.
And, you said earlier about, seeing rates in the 6s, who would have thought that would be good news? But, really historically, it's where rates have hovered for many years. And, so I think we're in a real normal real estate market. Days on market are tending to be about where they usually are. And I think moving into the spring season, if you're thinking about putting your home on the market, now is a great time to think about that. As you know, when you're looking at putting a home on the market, it takes about, from the day you decide to put it on to the day it closes, about a 3 to 4 month period, right?
Yep.
So that puts you right into the spring selling season. So if you have thoughts of selling, we're going to see more buyers in the marketplace. It's a good time to think about that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think if rates continue to trend downward, that demand is just going to increase to buy and also sell, because we have a lot of that shadow inventory right now.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I hope everyone has a happy holidays. If you have any questions for us, we're still working. We were just talking about that. We're working through the holiday season. If you have any questions for us, just shoot us a DM or reach out.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next year.